Well, we have three in the house already. Welcome to Monday Night Live. We're going to check and see how things go tonight. Looks like my volume is on. That's a plus. Sometimes I forget. Hey, Kim, WDW Mommy. And we've got Norris in the house. And I guess it's counting me for three. Stream Elements is running. I got to apologize to somebody from Wednesday. Streambot didn't kick him out, but they timed him out. I guess he put too many emojis in there. Who knows? As you can see from my background, that's kind of a remembrance of my trip to the aquarium. Now we're down to one. That's okay. If you haven't watched those videos, I did a couple of videos on the North Carolina aquarium. And I'll keep talking because it's kind of weird talking when there's hardly anybody in here, but that's okay. We'll make it. We'll make it. Got some new pictures and videos to show. Got some new show and tell. Some of the old inventions. This first one's a doozy. When we get to it, it'll be a few minutes. Let a few people get in. I don't know why it's showing just one person, but let me look over here. Yeah, it's just showing one person. Maybe Norris got kicked off. No, he's in here. That's weird. Not sure why it's just showing one when I know there's two in here. Maybe it'll catch up. Let me check on my stream health. All right. We're looking good so far. If you would spread this out on your social media. I'm checking time lapse. About 8 seconds. That's not bad. Been doing pretty good lately. Knock on wood. Want it to keep doing real well. So we got two in the house. Usually Monday night's a pretty good night. Wednesday night's been slow, but Monday night's been pretty good. So we'll have to wait and see. We just got started. We got a third one in the house. No telling who that is. Maybe that's just me. Again, we're going to be doing some of the inventions again tonight. The U.S. patent inventions. And the first one's kind of wacky, but that's okay. It's interesting. Like I say, we'll get to that in a little bit. I usually start about 8:15 on that, give a few people a chance to get in here. And then we'll take off with that. And if we have time left over, I'll show you some other stuff for any new people that might be in here. Hopefully I'll get a few new ones. My channel was spotlighted on Tube Chat today, which is kind of nice. Gave me a little more exposure to a lot of other channels and a lot of other people. So we'll see how that comes out, see if that helps. I'm closing in on 4,500 watch hours. And my next goal is 5,000. As again, like I've said before, I've got 900 dropping off in February. So I want to stay above that 4K mark, no matter what. So if you haven't played any of my playlists in a while, if you go in and check, if there's no red line under there, you can run that playlist. But if there's a red line under the videos, it means you can't. I've heard that you can rewatch every 90 days, but I don't know. It doesn't work for me because I've got some videos that are, 2 years old and still has a red line under it for me. So I can't watch my own, I guess. So we've got three in the house. How was your weekend? Anybody have any fun to do? I didn't do much. I kind of worked around the house a little bit because it was raining, of course. It rains every weekend for some reason. Been trying to have a yard sale for over 2 months, 2.5 months. But due to illness on part of my housemate and raining every weekend, just Haven't been able to get it done. And so it's scheduled for this weekend. We'll see. But right now the forecast says rain. But you know how these weathermen are. The only job you can be wrong all the time and keep your job. Let's see, that was my tablet talking. I don't know what's up with that, but stayed inside all weekend. Wasn't it a good weekend? Was it sunny or rainy or? I know you didn't get any snow out there in Texas. Oh no, I think it's going to be a slow night tonight. I was hoping Mondays were going to take over and then do my premieres on Wednesday, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm not sure what shark that is back there. Not a blue tip. Could be a black shark. Yeah, it rained here yesterday also. And it just rained, came down heavy about 2 hours ago. And Wally was outside. And he doesn't mind as much as Grunt does, but he still doesn't like it when it's really heavy. So I had to open the pet door and let him in, dry him down a little bit. Which he likes being dried down by a towel. He likes that a lot. His mohawk will stand right up straight. Other than that, I did a little work on the shuttle bus today. I installed a second charge controller. Oh no, Kim. Hope she's all right. We found out 2 weeks ago that my neighbor right over here, she came down, had a positive test on COVID because she wasn't feeling good. Hey, Roy and Becky, thanks for stopping in. And now that she's better, her husband and her daughter and her boyfriend have got it too. So I'm staying away from everybody. We have a member in the house, Roy and Becky's Travel. Appreciate that. Still working towards more. I was featured today on Tuber Chat, my channel anyway. That was a plus. I've been trying to hit a lot more lives, get out there and try and, get some more hours and members. I'm just at 4,500. So I should be able to get to 5K by February. Maybe by next month, if it keeps going good. I'm getting about anywhere from 11 to 15 or 16 watch hours a day. Not sure where it's coming from. I mean, I'm running my tablet, and I've been going through my content, and anything that doesn't have a red line on it, I've been running that. So that, I've got 2 or 3 in there that are out 1 hour, 2 hours. So maybe I'll do something else. I'm not sure yet. I'm working on another video for a premiere. It's I'm going to be putting some lettering on the side of the shuttle bus. Not ostentatious, just a small, where you can see it if you're sitting beside me at a light or something. And it won't be the full logo. It'll just be the American Wanderer and TAW and the YouTube logo. So that'll be a little more advertising because, if I'm at a stoplight, the only person that can see my window is the guy behind me. So, yeah, I don't know if that did any good. I had one person that you say if you leave a gift, that means it went to your place and supposedly watched the video and left a comment. Well, his comment was a thumbs up, and I didn't see any increase in subs, so I know he didn't do it right. I think he's a newbie, so which is okay. Now we got 5 in the house. Yay. We're picking up now. I'm not sure who it is, but I know we've got Norris. We've got WDW Mommy, Kim. We've got Roy and Becky of Roy and Becky's Travels. And whoever else is in here, go ahead and give me a little idea who you are. And got 3 likes. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, please. HD is rough. I have his full harness on him now, so I can carry his butt because he just can't walk anymore on the backside. He's starting just to drag. So I've got the full harness on him where I can grab his butt harness and help him outside. So I take him, and whenever he needs to go somewhere, I just grab him and go. But still can go in his wheels. Yeah, he is. He's been doing some whining lately, but I'm not sure if that's pain or not. I've got to keep an eye on that. Usually it's when he wants to go outside or wants some water or something like that. His second eye, he's blind in one eye. His second eye has got something growing on it, so got to get him down to the vet. Have that checked out. But it looks like maybe it's not a cataract. It's starting from the corner and coming out. So unfortunately, my time with him is going to be way too short. And let's see. Wally and Grunt are still fighting every now and then, which is funny. Boy, I need to record the sound. It sounds like a monster movie. And Wally's always talking back to me. You know, they know the word move, but sometimes, they're pig-headed. No pun intended. And they don't want to move, so you tap them with your knee, tell him to move, and he'll grunt back at you. They have, so many different sounds that mean so many different things. I let Wally out, I think it was yesterday, and Grunt didn't want to come out. So let Wally out. A few minutes later, Wally came in, and he's actually chattering down the hallway and standing over Grunt, chattering like crazy. So they have their own language. I think he was telling Grunt, let's get outside. Yeah, I'm not putting him down unless he's in a lot of pain that can't be handled or anything else. That's the only time. But again, his legs have just gone out from under him. And knock on wood, he hasn't had another seizure since I stopped those greenies. I can't definitely say it was the greenies, but I gave him one week and one the next, and right after I gave them to him, the next day he had seizures. So needless to say, he's not getting any more greenies ever. All right, we're coming up on our time for this wild and wacky inventions. We've got 4 in the house. I don't know where everybody is tonight. Last week we had 15, I think it was. I think my max is about 30. So I'm trying to break that max, but this is not a super exciting channel like Roy and Becky's Travels. They've got a great channel over there, which I missed today because I was in Tuber chat. Oh well, let's get started on this thing. We got 15. Let me get queued up here, and we'll get this thing going. I know, I forgot my mic. We'll get back there. One more try. There we go. Yep, I keep forgetting that when I set up a new source, I keep forgetting to put the mic in there. All right, I'm back. Looks like I have sound now, so. I was running behind tonight, so that's why I didn't do it, I guess. I'm going to have to make myself a note and stick it up here on my table. Yeah, that's a weird picture, isn't it? Anybody got any guesses what it looks like? What do you think it is? Is that a brain mapping thingamajig? Or is it electric therapy? Gives him shocks when he does something wrong? It's just weird. Well, you can tell it's a straw hat, so that stuff must not be too heavy. Nobody has an idea? All right, it's a tough one. This is called the radio hat. A portable radio in a straw hat made by an American inventor in 1931. A radio hat. Hey. That was interesting. Radio hat. Did anybody come even close to guessing? I wouldn't have known. They had some weird stuff back then. All right, since I was off mic for a minute, we'll go into the second one right away here and see if you can see what this one is. This one's a giveaway. Hey, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. We just got started on our show and tell and of old inventions. I'm asking everybody to try and guess what the invention is and what it does. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button if you would, please. Well, everybody can see that this is a windmill. But what was it used for? I will tell you that it was designed in 1589. 1589. Wow. It's a tough one. You can see it's a windmill. Boy, we don't have many guessers tonight. Go out and grab some people, bring them in, so we'll get a lot more people in here and get a lot more guesses. Let's see, what else can I tell you? All right, well, I'll tell you what this, it's, yeah. This was used in a swamp, so that should give it away. Fish catcher, no, used in a swamp. And you can see it's a windmill that goes into a hut, and then a paddle wheel comes out of that hut. And back in 1589, there was no electricity. So it doesn't produce electrical current. All right, that's a tough one too. It's a wetlands windmill. A windmill for draining wetlands. Lightweight enough to function in marshy areas. It was designed by C.D. Muse in 1589, but was never built. I can see why. Doesn't look very mobile to me. But you never know. Kind of interesting. Let's see. Got 4 in the house. We've got 3 thumbs up. Somebody's missed it. That's 5, but we must have lost somebody. Got 5 in the house. 4 in the house. It's all relative. So, what did you think about that hat and that windmill? Some weird inventions. That windmill, I don't know how they were going to drain the swamp. I guess they dug a channel where that paddle wheel was and forced the water out. Because the swamp has probably tens of thousands, if not a million gallons of water. That would have taken a while. But it didn't require electricity. All right, let's see. I'm not sure what number this is, but we're coming up on the next one. Let's pull this one up. Now, this one's kind of self-explanatory if you look at it. And see what you think. Thank you, Kim. Yeah, Mondays the last few weeks have been pretty busy. Not sure why it's slow tonight. Maybe everybody's got something to do. Anyway, well, we can see a cop getting ready to execute this guy. That would be bad. Any ideas on what this could possibly be? Is that like shooting fish in a barrel, maybe? The guy doesn't look too happy either. Hey, Norris. Norris got it right. Testing bulletproof glass. Yeah, really. I don't think I'd be behind that. I think I'd let somebody else do it. Or they'd have to shoot that glass a whole lot of times before I got behind one. It's bulletproof glass. This demonstration by a New York Police Department's finest shooter in 1931. Yeah, no thanks for me either. Nope. And I'm not sure, but I think the earlier bulletproof glass, the bullets had a tendency to bounce instead of, sticking in like the newer stuff. So, no thanks. I don't even want to be the shooter. My luck, it would break. I wouldn't be too happy about that. 1931. Got his 38 Special Police revolver. And I don't know why they would need the finest shooter they had, considering it's only 2 feet away. If the rest of them can't hit something that close, then they don't need to be cops. All right. So, little by little, we're getting through this thing. We're 25 minutes in. And I'll be going on Wednesday. I'm not sure if I'm going to have that video done or not. If I do, I'll make it a premiere. But if I don't, then I'll just pull up some Japanese inventions maybe or something. I'm not sure. I got a bunch just waiting to be put up here. All right, I'm over in the wrong window. Now I'm in the right window. Go back over to see what's next. Oh, the next one's pretty self-explanatory, but it was way before its time. Way before its time. We'll bring that up in a second. So, Roy and Becky, how's Honey coming along? Last time I heard you talking, you were going to turn it around or something. Not sure. Did you have it up on jacks or something also? I don't remember. I'm getting tired of this rain. It's supposed to rain all week. Up to, what did they say, 3.5 inches? and center of North Carolina, with the hurricanes coming up through, which will be a low tropical storm. They're forecasting over 12 inches of rain. No thanks. Let's see. All right, let's bring this one up and see if anybody can guess. I know what you're going to guess, and you'll be right on part of it, but only half of it. Oh, this invention was invented by R. Handel, 1936. So, who can tell me something about this? What do you think this is? Well, I think everybody knows what it is, but that's only half of it. Again, this invention was way, way ahead of its time. No guesses? Am I lagging really bad, or? All right, somebody pop it up what it is. Oh, okay. So you've got all the exhaust done, and did you get everything else done? Did you put brakes on it? You're going to do a 110-point check on it before you head out? You know, like they say they do at the dealerships. They take them in, wash them, crank them up. Sounds good. They stick it out on the lot. So, you see, we have an ice skate here. And by the looks, clamps to a shoe. But that's not what makes it ahead of its time. Yeah, it's an ice skate, and it clamps to your regular shoe. Yeah, I just put a second solar controller in the bus today. A small one, just a PMW. I'm going to put the eco-worthy suitcases on that. And then I'm going to run my EcoFlow, which puts out 3 times plus the juice to the charge controller on the main charge controller. My two eco-worthies were getting about 22, 24 volts, or I mean watts in full sun. This new one is 125, 128. So, big difference. All right. This is called a clap skate. And you'll know what that is in a minute. In 1936, inventor R. Handel came up with a movable heel plate. But it wasn't until 1996 that this concept revolutionized skating. So what it does, it pivots in the front, and the heel is actually loose. Remember in the Winter Olympics, you could hear them clack? And you could see when they lifted their toe up, the skate stayed on the ice, which gave them better control around corners. It's called the clap skate. Clap skate. Say that 5 times fast. Whew. So it was way, way above before its time. Lost my voice. I don't know why it stopped. I looked down and it was red. Anyway, let's try this again. Built by an unknown French engineer in 1934. That's what I'll give you. And again, thank you for letting me know. I can hear Wally, he's leaning up against the door out there in the hallway. Let's get over to that thing. Now, how about that for a trailer? And there's nothing really to guess because you can see what it is. It's called the Extendable Caravan. Back then they called them caravans, not campers or trailers. So it looks like the front and the back slide inward towards the middle wheel, the one wheel that is carrying all that weight. The one axle, I should say. That must be a hefty axle. There you go, Roy. That would look good down there in the cul-de-sac. Yeah, that's a major slide out. I guess the hitch is on the other side. Hang on a second. I think Wally's stuck. I'll be right back. Yeah, I thought he might be closed out of the door, but he wasn't. He was just whining because his mommy went to the kitchen. He couldn't go. He doesn't like not hanging out with everybody. Anyway, so I don't know. I just don't know how you could pull that thing. Couldn't go very fast because those tires probably wouldn't hold up. That amazes me. All right. I got voice in this one. All right, we got it back. That's quite the shark up there. I've got some photographs I took. I may show at the end here if we don't run out of time, which I don't think we're going to. I'm not sure exactly what number we're on. Sometimes they're numbered, sometimes they're not. This one's a doozy. You see, I'm looking at it and trying to figure it out here. It'll be somewhat easy to decide what it is. I think we're running a little fast tonight. That's okay. My chair keeps rolling around on me. You know the wheels that they put on, office chairs, those dual wheel thingies. But when I was in the condo, somebody threw away an office chair and it had the big rubber wheels on it. So I pull those rubber wheels off and put it on here. You hit it once and you can slide all the way down the hall because it's like skateboard wheels, big rubber ones. So that's why I keep scooting up because every time I move, it scoots back. All right, let's take a look at this thing. I know what everybody's going to say, and they're going to be close. So here you go. Take a look at this and see what you think it is. Any ideas? Well, I see a person in bed. I see a piano. So, what do you think? I think it's for, people that don't want to get out of bed. Practice before you get up, practice before you go to bed. Hey, Kim. Kim got it. Keyboard for invalid. Yep. And I guess it's portable. Must have wheels on it where it can be rolled around from bed to bed. So it's a piano for the bedridden. True, true. Could be. Piano for the bedridden. This piano was especially designed for people confined to bed rest. That's in Great Britain, 1935. So, if you ever become bedridden, you want to learn how to play piano, move to England and they should have one. I don't think I've ever seen one around here. Looks like a good idea, though, You can never tell. See if I can get back here. Here we go. Yeah, these aren't as weird and wacky as some of the ones from the first session in this package here. I'm going to bring up the next one and get that queued up. Like I say, we're running behind. You guys are going to have to give me something to talk about. I'm going to run out of things to say. Yeah, luckily I'm still not aches and pains free, but very little because I take my moringa. Make up my moringa I make up 100 tablets at a time and take 3 a day. And it's an anti-inflammatory, so that helps a lot. Now I gained weight since I've been here because my housemate is a cook. So I've gained weight. I'm going to have to hit the dumbbells here. But when I get out in the desert, I lose it all out. Back. I lose all of it off back then. Oh, I can't talk tonight. I don't know why. I'm stumbling. Not like me, but maybe it's because I'm nervous about 4 people being here instead of 20 or 30. I'm not nervous. All right. Don't know how far along we are because these aren't marked. Some of my photos are marked. Some aren't. All right. Let's pull up this next one. This one, it should be an easy one. And again, this was way before its time, too. There we go. What do you think this thing is? Tell you what they're called. They're called Hamblin glasses. Hamblin glasses. I don't know where that name came from. Maybe from the guy who invented it. I don't know. And this was developed in 1936 in England. Any guesses? Again, these were way before their time. Somebody else kind of reinvented them, I guess, probably 30 years ago, 35 years ago, maybe. I'm not sure. I should have looked it up, but I didn't. So give me a good guess. Anybody? Are you guys lagging or am I lagging? Sure. I was around 7, 8 seconds, so. All right. Ready? All right. These were Hamblin, Hamblin glasses. for reading in bed. A pair of spectacles specially designed for reading in bed. And how they did that, they used a, I just lost it, prism. Because it refracts off the back and the sides or whatever and changes the angle of the light going through a prism. That's how they did that. But this was way before its time. Okay, let's get back here. Get the next one queued up. Boy, not having much luck tonight. This one is funky. I know what you think it'll be, but I know what it's not. I think we're getting close to the end. I know these weren't as exciting as the other ones. So Wednesday I'll get something really weird. Not sure what yet. Unless of course my video's ready. Then I'll do a preview on that, a premiere on that. Alright, let's go to this one because we got about 17 minutes left. Nobody's saying a word in chat. Wow. Did the cat get your tongue? Remember that from Wednesday? Guess the cat got your tongue. I have 3 likes. Somebody's forgotten to hit that like button, thumbs up button. I would appreciate it if you would. That helps. Helps the channel. All right, let me bring this one up. And tell me what it is. Yeah, lose everybody? All right, we know it's a police officer by the looks. Is that a bulletproof jacket or vest? Well, yeah, it's bad fashion. So you get it closed, and I guess you don't see it so much. I haven't looked yet myself, so I'm not sure. Nope, not a bulletproof vest. I just looked. It was invented 1932. Wow. I just read the whole thing and it's way ahead of its time. 1932. I don't know if they ever made any or not. Could that be like a corset? Looks like he's got a bulletproof vest on right here. I don't know if that's, see those little tabs on each side? Almost looks like a bulletproof vest he's already got on. Not sure, you know, what this really is. Well, I am, but you aren't. But you will in a minute. Any other guesses? All right, I'll give you a hint. Back in 1932, it picked up power from the street. Wasn't much of a clue, but key word in there. I don't know about you guys tonight. Don't have your thinking caps on. All right, I'll tell you what it is. It's an electrically heated jacket. The electrically heated vest developed for the traffic police in the United States, 1932. The power is supplied by electric contacts in the street. So, did he have contacts on his heels or the bottom of his shoes? bring the electricity up. It doesn't give much information on it. It would have to be because I know it wouldn't be Nikola Tesla's through the air electrical current. So he probably had to have some contacts in his shoes. Again, that's way before its time. 1932. Wow. All right, we got another one coming up here. We got time yet? Oh, no problem. You didn't miss too much. That was good. You know, I don't make these up. I just go out and try to find something interesting. This other one's not. Next one's interesting. I had to read this. This next one's from 1929. Designed by F.B.A. Princeton. 1929. I'm going to have to spell that word after I say it because it may not come out right what it is. Let me cue that one up. And we'll bring that one up. Thank you, Kim. All right. What do you think this thing is? Got a decent cabinet. It looks electrical. 1929. Yeah, they had electricity in 1929. Not sure what that is on the end. It looks like two eyes and a nose. Not sure what that is. And it looks like it's got serving platters on top. I'm not sure there either. Any questions? Any ideas? No ideas, huh? Right. That interesting. All right. I'm going to say the word, then I'm going to spell it. The Edifon. Loedophon. Loedophon. Loedaphon. So do you know what a Loedophon, I can't say it pronounced, is? Loedophon. Well, it doesn't say where it was built or designed. That sounds European, German. I don't know. Type Loedophon in your new tab, and it'll tell you where it's from and what it is. We've got 10 minutes left. I think this is the last one. Sure yet. Could be. All right. This is a turntable linked to a film projector. Okay, I guess silent films, you played record while the film was going. As it comes with a single, dual, and triple turntable. Well, that one looks like the dual turntable. Designed by FBA Princeton in 1929. I'm guessing, again, that you play the record while the film is playing because it was a silent film. It's cool. I used to be a projectionist way back when. Got high drive-in theater. Back then you had two big projectors and they went off. The light was an arc. Put out the light, and you'd go 20 minutes per reel on each projector. When number one projector dinged, you ran over to the second projector that you already have set up to go, and you'd watch the screen, and you'd get a cue on the screen, and you would start the projector. So it would come up to speed, and then you get a second cue on the screen. About 10 seconds later, you hit a foot pedal, and it would switch from projector 1 to projector 2. Then what you had to do is go back to projector 1, unload the reel film, grab the third roll, stick it in there, loop it up, get it ready to go, and then rewind your other one and put it back in the canister. Nowadays, the whole movie's on one reel. You don't have to do anything. You just stick it in there and the whole movie goes. Plus, at the drive-in theater, you had your intermission in the middle of the film for 20 minutes. That was a lot of fun. And I was a projectionist on Langley Air Force Base also. They fired me from that. They didn't like my song choices. They wanted something mellow and calm, and I was playing Eric Clapton, The Who. Oh well. That's not a problem. All right, that was number 10. So we're done. And got 7 minutes. All right, we don't have anybody new in here. So let me see. Yeah, for JPEGs. Yeah, except these reels were 14, 15 inches in diameter. And then before I even started the movie, I had to go through and use a hand crank and hold onto the film on the edges, see if you could feel a crack in the 35 millimeter reel. And if you did, you had to stop and you had to splice it, then continue on. Because if it was in the machine with that crack, it would just break. Now, I did one stupid thing when I was at Langley Air Force Base as a projectionist. I can't remember the name of the movie, but there were people skiing downhill. I think they were being chased and shot at. And I got the ding, went over to the second projector, hit the on button, stepped on the pedal to switch, and all of a sudden there was a Spanish galleon in the Mediterranean. Because we usually get 2 or 3 films in at a time, and so I put the wrong roll in. So it took about 6 minutes to get the number one cranked back up, rethreaded and back up. People were booing and hollering. Oh, I didn't feel too good that day. Here is guess what? I do have it in there. Never mind. I didn't think I had it in there. I had to put a mic in there. I don't know why there's not a mic in there. There used to be. Off. I have 2 mics in there now. Weird. All right. That's Grunt and Wally. Yeah, Grunt's no longer a baby. He's about 190 pounds. Wally is tiny. He's a Julian breed where Grunt is a coon. Much heavier set, lower to the ground. Wally is fast, and Wally can run like crazy. Wally's got wild boar in him, I think, way back when, because he's got a huge mohawk. You scratch his butt, and his mohawk will stand straight up. I'm going to dye it red, white, and blue. I don't think I will. I'll get in trouble. Let's see. Anything else nobody's seen? Everybody's seen old Grunt's birthday picture. Yeah, HD's my fur baby. Grunt sporting his party hat when he was 1 year old. And here's Grunt and Wally. Yeah, looks like a mullet. You can see Grunt's got a real short nose and Wally's got a real long nose. I had a plastic fence up where this wire one is, cutting the backyard in half so we could have some grass here. And Grunt said, "Hold my slop." He just walked right through it like it was nothing. And Wally would stick his nose under it and lift it up. So I had to go to a metal fence. And of course, HD and his wheels. He needs them more now than ever. Well, I got a few, well, we don't have time for the rest of this. We'll just chat for a minute and a half here. Let me show you one of my photographs. How's that? Oh yeah, he is. Here's a photograph I took 3 or 4 years ago. It's a writing spider, web writing spider. Looks like I'm really close, doesn't it? I was about 4 feet away using some extension tubes on my camera. I do have a really nice camera. I can take really nice photographs. I just haven't used it in a while, which I'm going to start doing it. Doing some night exposures. Hopefully can get him as good as Roy and Becky does. He's got a cell phone that takes fantastic night pictures, which most cell phones don't. So that's a picture of a writing spider. All right, we're just about done. Let me switch back. I want to thank everybody for coming in. And if you get a chance to watch this after it's posted, I get credit for that time. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, hit it on the way out, or when you rewatch it, have your friends come in and watch it, or send a link to them, let them watch it. I'll be posting it on Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn. And I'll be back Wednesday. For now, I was hoping Mondays would stay good, but it's going to be up and down, I guess, which is okay. Only a year, huh? Well, but it does great. I mean, I'm supposed to be able to take really good night photos with mine, but I haven't gotten into it yet. Just the light painting that I did. All right. Thanks, everybody, for coming in. Appreciate it. Talk to your friends. Tell them, come on in and watch. They might see something I like. Come back. I'll catch everybody Wednesday night. Have a good one.